Welcome to the first open water classic for Pond Yachts. Today, 4 Pond Yachts will be free sailing as far south as possible on the Mount Morgan Dam. Let's have a look at the course. The boats will be starting out at Picnic Table Point and be trying to go as far south as possible. The wind is a southwesterly, which will be skewing more to the west as the day goes on. And the Pond Yachts will have to be careful as there's quite a few exposed reeds out towards the middle of the dam. And the winner will be the yacht that travels the furthest south before grounding. And we have our first yacht on the water. This is a 12-inch yacht in the maxi class called Yarra. Yarra is a homemade yacht from the early post-war period. Has a solid hull and a rudder. The rudder should help it keep a more steady course. And Yarra has recently been totally renovated and refitted. Next yacht away is Southern Cross 2, the youngest yacht competing today. Is in the medium class, an 8-inch yacht. Has a hollow pine hull and is fitted with keel weights. Next out we have Skipper, the fastest and most powerful yacht on the water today, a 12-inch yacht. It's actually a Skipper 12 Estuary made in the UK, and we see Skipper's already powering away. It'll be interesting to see how much extra power and speed that Skipper carries will be able to help it in today's race, or will it be a hindrance? Southern Cross 2 is heading out to deeper water. Yarra's travelled about 80 metres south, also heading out for deeper water. They must feel that there's some clearer winds, and we've just seen Yarra now tack back in towards the shore. And there we go, our last boat is on the water. That's Southern Cross. A small 8-inch boat, hollow pine hull, no keel weights, but the keel is quite large and it's a very consistent runner. So it'll be interesting to see how far south the smallest boat can make it today. And Southern Cross seems to be just taking a medium course down south. We've got Southern Cross 2 is tacked out to deeper water, and Skipper is heading right inshore. This is very dangerous for Skipper. There's quite a few submerged trees and reeds in Picnic Table Bay, and we've seen the winds just dropped off. Will Skipper be able to tack back around? So Yarra's continuing to head south. Southern Cross has now passed Skipper and is technically sitting in second. The wind's picking up again, and this is going to push Southern Cross will tack now further out to the deeper waters. And Southern Cross 2 has headed right out, and oh no, this is not good news. Skipper has got itself wedged in the tree. That's going to be hard for them to get out of. They will be trying everything to get out of there. And look at that, Southern Cross 2 right out towards the centre of the dam. Has to be careful going out too far as there's quite significant reed beds. And it looks like Southern Cross as well heading out. So the 2 smallest yachts in the fleet have been the bravest and heading as far out as they can. I guess the game is then to tack and head south as far as they can before they hit the shore. There we go, Southern Cross 2 is tacked now and is heading south. Southern Cross heading further out. You can see a patch of wind out there. So there we go, we've got Skipper is back in the race. The crew have got the boat out of the tree there, and they're going to be heading south as far as they can. Hardest thing for Skipper is as the wind dies, the wave action will be turning her in towards the shore. And as we look out, oh, this is interesting. Southern Cross 2 is tacked back in towards the shore and is now powering south, has got itself into second position. And there she is, Southern Cross. Smallest boat in the fleet, but the bravest, is heading right out. Gonna have to be careful as there's quite a few reed beds out there. Don't want to be going too far out. So this technically puts them in last. And there we go, we've got Skipper. Skipper has once again turned into the shore. I don't think they're going to be getting out of this one. Yep, they're stuck. Pictures are just in. The Skipper crew are totally stuck there in Picnic Table Bay. That's a disappointment for the Skipper crew. They've only made 50 metres. And now as we take a look at the course map, we can see where Skipper is grounded. Just on the edge of Picnic Table Bay. And in the yellow course, we can see Southern Cross is heading out into deeper water, while both Yarra in the brown and Southern Cross 2 in the blue are really now charging south. I really feel it's between Southern Cross 2 and Yarra at this stage. Well, we've just passed the 9-minute mark as we go to the live pictures again. You can see that significantly that Yarra's seen what's happened to the Skipper crew and has tacked out to deeper waters. And what's this? I thought Southern Cross 2 was heading south, but they've actually turned around and they're heading back towards us. And this is one of the problems that they've been having with Southern Cross 2. It tends to turn into the wind, meaning it can get stuck. Looks like they are heading out to deeper water. They've been able to tack there, which is good news. And look at that, way out up near the reed bed is the littlest boat, Southern Cross. Is still heading out there, only 20 metres south though. And Southern Cross 2 has tacked back out. I'm not too sure. They're still heading into the wind. And now they're tacked back in towards us again. Heading inshore, heading north. It's a real disappointment. And as we hit the 16-minute mark, here is Southern Cross 2 limping in further north than where it started from. A -2 metres. If they get stuck in this grass, and it looks like they will, I would say that's their day done. And here we go, we've got an epic photo just in of Yarra headed right down over 150 metres south. There we go to the live images. And we can see right out there, just skirting around one of the weed beds, is Yarra. And here we go, here's Southern Cross is dodging reed beds right out in the middle of the dam. That's a good 150, 200 metres out. Around 60 metres south, has surpassed Skipper. And here we see Yarra 300 metres south, only 30 minutes in, has got itself caught in a reed bed. Now that's a challenge to get out of that reed bed. But Southern Cross is still going strong. Is 80, 90 metres down south, nearly 250, 300 metres out of the dam. Still heading to the southeast. It's going to be a challenge to get past more and more of those reed beds. They're going to be getting thicker the further out. But it looks like Southern Cross has found a gap for the time being. The challenge will be to head back inshore, and we've got Yarra has cleared the reed bed and is back running again. Yarra's looking good for 400, 500 metres if it can tack back inshore and miss. And it looks like it's tacked back inshore and it's going to miss another lot of reeds. And this is really good news for Yarra. And it had to happen, bad news here. The crew of Southern Cross are wedged in quite a large clump of reeds right out, nearly 400 metres out on the dam, and I think they're done for the day. Yep. Oh, what have we got here? We've got Yarra has tacked right inshore, nearly done 180, and is heading back north. This is going to hurt their total, but they've got a nearly 200 metre lead on everybody else. don't think it's going to hurt them too much. And here we go, 40 minutes in. Just past 40 minutes, and we have Yarra, who is going to be our winner, is closing into the shore. I'm sure everybody on board's getting ready to celebrate a well-earned victory. They're just caught in a bit of a lull, just trying to catch another breeze. And yep, they've well and truly caught a breeze now. That foresail's at an odd angle, but it doesn't seem to have hurt them too much. As they're going to come into rest in the grass. And we're going to call that 250 metres south. That's a fantastic job. Well, it's a congratulations to Yarra, the oldest boat in the fleet. You're the winner of the first Open Water Classic. It's time to break out the champagne. And as we look at the course map for one last time today, we can see the very divergent paths all the Pond Yachts took. We've got Southern Cross going 150 metres south, travelling a good 400 metres right out into the dam until the reeds. Then we had Southern Cross 2 looping back, as did our venture winner Yarra, but it didn't hurt them much. And we've just got word in that Southern Cross is fine and being picked up by one of the local kayakers. Well, thank you for coming sailing with us today. Hope you've enjoyed all the action. Please remember to hit like and to subscribe, as we've got some more great pond yachting and model boat videos coming up shortly. Well, till next time, happy sailing.